In a world where trade winds shift with every diplomatic handshake, the spotlight is now on Washington and New Delhi. The India-US trade deal, years in the making, stands at a critical juncture. As the two countries engage in intense negotiations, the stakes have never been higher for the two and for the global economy at large. Over the weekend, the US President announced 30% tariffs on two of his biggest trading partners, the European Union and Mexico. His mood was upbeat as he boarded the Air Force One at Joint Base Andrews.
That our country made $25 billion last month. $25 billion. It hasn't done that in a long time, and a lot of that's done because of good management, and number one, and maybe even more importantly, the tariffs that are pouring in. We have tariffs pouring in at levels that we have never seen before, and they've only just started.
The latest round of talks has extended the deadline for a final agreement. While over 20 countries have received letters from the US announcing higher tariffs, India remains conspicuously absent from the list. But the backdrop is tense. US tariffs on Indian goods have surged to an average of 11.6%, a dramatic leap from the pre-April rate of just 2.7%. India's own tariffs on US goods, meanwhile, have been constant at 9.4%, reflecting a willingness to negotiate. Exports of steel and autos from India to the US now face the steepest new barriers. India's vital pharmaceutical exports remain exempt for now, but the threat of a 200% tariff looms, a move that could shake up an industry where the US is India's largest buyer. Despite the tariff turbulence, India's export engines continue to hum. Service exports, led by IT and business services, have reached record highs. Even if the trade deal falters and tariffs rise further, India is poised to diversify, expanding exports to new markets and leveraging its competitive strengths in chemicals, textiles, and processed foods. With the US imposing higher tariffs on many Asian economies, India has a rare chance to capture market share, especially in chemicals and apparel. According to a report by the State Bank of India, if India can secure just a 2% gain in US chemical imports, it could add 0.2% to its GDP. A gain of 5 percentage points in apparel could add another 0.1% to the GDP. Yet, the thorniest issues remain unresolved. The US is pushing for greater access to India's agriculture and dairy markets. According to SBI research, opening these sectors could mean a 15% drop in domestic milk prices, risking over 1.03 lakh crore rupees in annual losses for millions of small farmers and a surge in milk imports by 25 million tons. The two reports meanwhile highlight India's efforts to hedge its trade risks by reviewing its agreements with ASEAN to remove tariff distortions and prevent the dumping of Chinese goods via Southeast Asian countries. Diversifying export destinations and strengthening regional trade ties are now central to India's strategy. Bureau Report, Business Today TV.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe. If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.